All right. Hey, guys. Welcome to the Monday Night Team Up Family Reunion. We're live from Rockefeller Center. No, we are live from your bedrooms and offices. Hey, guys, I'm so excited about tonight's call because Jamie Cantrell, National Marketing Director, and myself are going to share some nuggets, some concepts, some ideas from the GoPro conference that we attended. But I got to give a couple shout outs. You guys blew my hair back this month. You know, I thought it was going to be one of those, oh, well, everybody's, you know, practicing holiday stuff. I have never seen so many people have so many, close to 5. There was 120 of you that had close to 5 orders or more. I mean, that was like a record-breaking amount. But I just wanted to give a shout out to those people who had 10 or more in the month of November. You know, Pamelia Parker, I mean, she ran her first marathon, St. Jude. She's been practicing diligently for 2 months. She still managed to pull off, I don't know, 10 or 12 preferred customers. That's under Henry and Jen Hageman. Rachel Brewer, okay, sales coordinator under Jamie Cantrell, came in over 10 preferred customers. Angela Fallon, let me tell you, VF, qualified her business for the first month, over 10 preferred customers. Jill Fair qualified her business for the first time, over 10 preferred customers under Jamie Cantrell. We have Lydia Jones under Holly Morris. Listen to this, guys. Last I checked, she had 15 preferred customers. Woo, okay. Candace Walker, sales coordinator under Jamie, over 10 customers. Listen to this. Dawn Boyles, virtual franchisee under Holly Morris. Last time I checked, 18 preferred customers. Unbelievable. And Elizabeth Blackwell, who's under Judy, came in with 8 new preferred customers, but she just dropped a new baby. I mean, they must have been rolling her down the hall on a gurney. And she must have been collecting credit cards. I don't get it. I don't get it. I mean, that's the intention of the team. And then we have a brand new sales coordinator under Steph Fletch, Holly Morris's team, Kara Taylor. Thank you, ladies. So proud of each and every one of you. Way to set the example. Way to set the example. Okay, Eric Worre. Jamie and I, we were poured into, guys. We were poured into in a big way. And the whole thing about this GoPro conference, it's, in case you don't know what GoPro stands for, it means that you become a professional. That in this business, you're not an employee, that you put on a professional hat. You become an entrepreneur. So you start to show up like a professional. The way you walk, the way you talk, the way you live, the example that you set. And so tonight we're going to share some ideas about that. And I'm going to start out with the lady who started the program, an unbelievable, beautiful woman, Gloria Mayfield Banks. 7-figure income earner. Did you hear that? So this girl makes more than $1 million a year. And I'm talking about stepping into your power, stepping into your authentic self. She resonated that. So she started out by saying, are you committed to your hopes and your dreams? And she goes, and if you're going to raise your hand, I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to have to be willing to do the extra. You're going to have to do the things that other people will not do. You're going to have to step up and do them. And these are some of the things that she recommended. Now, she was talking about getting to the 6-figure income. Nothing wrong with the 6-figure income. But she's saying, contact 5 great leads every day. Want to let you know what I'm doing. I thought of you because if I send a video, would you watch it? 5 a day. 2 appointments on your books every day, on your calendar. 2 appointments. Maybe you're meeting somebody for coffee in the morning and you have a Zoom in the afternoon. 5 days a week. And she said, if you operate at that level, you can expect to sponsor about 3 new frontline people per week. So that means that you're contacting 15 new people per week and you're one-on-one with 10 new people per week. She said, you got to be willing to do the extra. Now, next piece of the puzzle, you've got to provide a vision for your team. So what does that mean? Well, for us in the Juice Plus community, maybe starting the 1st of January, you kick off a campaign, your team campaign, where you're going to put on, I don't know, 100 new children's health study orders in 3 months, and your team is going to 39 Club by the end of March. So there's always that big picture, that vision that the whole organization, the whole team is working towards. Creating that vision, that roadmap, that plan for the whole organization. And then she said, you've got to move away from the concept of playing small. And how about embracing the concept, the mindset of winning? I think for some of us, we almost repel when we think of winning. Okay, but she says you've got to learn to win, like to win, and teach others to win. Love the art of winning every single day. For me, that was like an epiphany. So proud to be winning. And she said in her team and in her organization, failure is not an option. Investment and sacrifice is not an option. Investment in personal growth, events, travel, and training are what sets you up to be a 6-figure income earner. So there's that message. You've got to invest in yourself, invest in yourself. I don't care what company you're representing, the message is the same. And she said you have to start thinking like an entrepreneur and stop thinking like an employee. It was just fascinating. She was riveting, just riveting. So I loved her, but I tell you, I could sit at the feet of Eric Worre every day. He is a master trainer. I don't know anybody else in the industry. I don't know anybody else who teaches the way he does in the field of network marketing. And what we do, there's a huge aspect of network marketing in our virtual franchise, and we have to own that and be proud of that. But here are some statistics that really helped me to understand what goes on in everybody's business. He said, for every 100 reps on a team, okay, so let's use Jamie's organization because she's a successful national marketing director. So let's just say Jamie has 100 reps. She's got more than that, okay, but let's just say Jamie had 100 reps. 70 of her out of that 100 are just going to be consumers. End of story. You're not going to turn them into a powerhouse recruiter. 70 out of 100. 20 out of that 100, okay, will recruit 1 to 2 people. End of story, okay? All right. 5 out of that 100 are what they call retailers who will recruit 3 to 5. You know, maybe they make sales coordinators and they've got a small team of 3 to 5 people. 3 out of the 100 are what Eric called recruiters, where they recruit 6 to 9 people. But that's a strong sales coordinator like in our business. And he said 2 out of the 100, okay, are what they call super recruiters. And on average, they're going to recruit 27 or more people, and they are going to drive your organization. So 2 out of 100. I'm going to tell you right now, Jen Grubb. And then I'm going to tell you right now, here's the deal. If you've coached with me recently, Jen Grubb, Court, those of you that coach with me on a regular basis, how many times have you heard me say, you're not going to get to the podium unless you have at least 40 frontline distributors. And so I share that with you so that, you know, when you say, oh, I've got 3 reps and they're not doing anything. Okay, it's all right. You know, I've got 12 reps and I've only got 12 reps and only one's a sales coordinator who's recruited 3 or 4 people. You're on average, guys. Okay, you're on average. So here's the deal. How many of you, show of hands, would like to be a 6-figure income earner? That, my darlings, is the 8333 club. You're making $8,333 every month. You are a 6-figure income earner. This is how it breaks down. It takes 1 year to become competent in the Juice Plus business. I call that Juice Plus University. You better be on every conference call if that's what you want. 3 years to create a significant part-time income. That's $2,000 to $3,000 a month. That's pretty significant part-time income. 5 years to become a significant earner. Okay? That's what I'm talking about, that 8333 club. 7 years, this is what Eric Worre says, 7 years to become world-class. And he said world-class is anybody that's earning more than $250,000 a year.
Oh, yeah. Forgot I was not on mute.
Okay. So there you have it. Those are some real live statistics and information. I love the real-time stuff besides all of the nuggets that he drops. So, Jamie, I thought that you could come in right now and talk about Brendan first. Is that where you'd like to start? And then we'd do some more Eric stuff.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
So a lot of people ask me, what was in Las Vegas? Why did you go? I didn't have to. It was a really difficult time of the year, around Thanksgiving, and I could have made the decision to stay home. One, I got time with Terri and got to spend some good time. We both almost won a hot $250,000 sports car. I'll tell that story to this group at the end. But I'm going to tell you something, guys, and I want this to really resonate in your soul. You're on this call tonight because you're supposed to be on the Team Up call, because you have a passion to do something with your business. Here's the deal. You can be and do and have anything you want in network marketing when you make the decision to be a network marketing professional. I can't spell it out any more clear. The biggest takeaway that I got from this experience was that network marketing isn't perfect. And I'm sure all of us on this call tonight can probably attest to those moments that were less than perfect. But I'm going to tell you, from experience, it's better. I have worked in corporate America. There was a reason why I left. I have worked in the education sector. While my cup was full there was a reason why I left. And everything I was looking for, which knowing most of you on this call is exactly, if you're going to be honest with yourselves, is exactly what you're looking for. So I walked out of there saying, I am a network marketing professional. And I am done with the excuses. I'm done with them. Because when I see men and women standing on stage making 6 and 7 figures, and that may not motivate you, but it sure as heck motivates me. Because good people do good things with good money. The people that were standing on stage, folks, are no different than you and I. The only differences that they have is that they've developed and polished some skills, and they are hungry. One of the biggest takeaways that I got was stop chasing potential and chase the hungry. How many times have you said, oh, this person's going to be great in this business when she signs up in 6 months? Does that ever work out? Go for the hungry. And it has to start with you. I went to this conference because I needed to light a fire under myself. I needed to re-figure out what I was hungry for. So we're going to talk about what were some of the key things that made me hungry. I am a different person. The way I speak, the language that I adopted from this conference, I'm going to tell you this. Invest financially in opportunities outside of the Juice Plus community. If you say to yourself, well, I can't afford it, I'm not sure my husband can watch my kids, then you will always be exactly where you are. So Brendan Burchard, he was not a name I was familiar with. And in fact, I want you to write down his name because I want you to follow him on Instagram. He's one of the most popular Instagrammers out there. It's spelled Brendon. Last name is Burchard. He's super cute. Like this cute, spunky personality. And I'm going to read just a quick blip about his bio so you know why I was so drawn to him. And Terry and I were like, bam.
Yeah.
So he shared a lot of his stories, but he's widely considered the world's leading high performance coach. You know, before I went to this conference, I said to myself, I need to find a coach. Terri Luongo is probably one of the best NMDs in this company, but it's not fair for me to go to her every single day for the minutia of leadership and personal growth. I have to go outside and find a coach that's going to hit me. And I want to challenge each of you to do the same. Do you have a coach? Have you scheduled your own self-discipline? Have you scheduled your own learning outside of your upline? So he is, according to both Success Magazine and Oprah.com, he's one of the most watched, quoted, and followed personal development trainers in history. It's Brendan, Brendon. He's a top 100 most followed public figure on Facebook, and his videos have been viewed more than 1 million times. More than 2 million students. So you young people on here, under the age of 30, well, 30 is young too. You know, 2 million students have completed his online courses and videos. So here's what I got from him, okay? He gave us 6 high-performing habits of successful people. And sometimes when people lead with that, I'm like, woo, but I'm telling you, drove the point home. Number 1, seek clarity. What do you want from this business? If you don't know what you want from this business, how do you know where you're going? Seek clarity. And he even went further to say, you may create some Juice Plus hours on your calendar. You know, hey, I have to work Juice Plus from 3 to 5 today. Get even more specific. From 3 to 3:30, what are you doing? From 3:30 to 4, what are you doing? From 4 to 5, what are you doing? Because how many of you, if you're not scheduled, before you know it, you look up from your Facebook and you're like, I just lost 2 hours.
Yeah.
Okay, it happens. I'll talk a little bit about lost time here in a minute. Number 2, generate energy. A power plant doesn't have energy. It generates it. This is my favorite quote. You are responsible for the energy you bring into a space. No one else has it for you. If you walk into a meeting and you're sad and sullen and you're complaining, guess what your results are going to be? But if you're high energy, high enthusiasm, people are attracted to high energy, speed, and confidence. 3 questions he gave from the quality of how do you create a positive energy every morning. And I love these questions. I'm doing them with my kids every single day. They change the direction of my day. Number 1, what are you excited about today? And you're in the shower, you're getting ready, you're setting your intentions for the day. What are you excited about for today? I ask my kids this every single morning on the way to school. Number 2, what is one thing you want to accomplish today? It may not be Juice Plus. The kinds of things that are coming out of my kids' mouth, awesome. What do you want to accomplish today? And 3rd, this is my favorite. Who are you going to surprise today? Who are you going to pick up the phone and call with no agenda and say, hey, I'm grateful for you? Who are you going to slip a note in the mail saying, I'm thinking of you? Who are you going to surprise every single day? Guys, we've adopted those the last couple weeks. It's been phenomenal what's been happening with our kids. 3, raise necessity. This one gets me, guys. If you want to be something in this business or you want to generate a paycheck, success needs to be necessary, not optional. You have to set right now goals. See, the challenge, what we do is we say, oh, I want to go to NMD. But the vision is so big. I love this quote. We look at the top of the staircase, but we miss the steps along the way. To create the hunger to move you through the stairwell, you have to create right now goals. So December, the end of December, what are your right now goals? What must you do today, tomorrow, and the rest of the week to get you to the end of the week? Create right now goals. Number 4, increase your productivity. We think we're doing the business. We plan to plan to plan to plan to plan before we actually ever execute. And this was my favorite. As part of increasing your productivity, win your morning. Win your morning. My team, I've already talked to you about this. This is really home base for me. He said, successful people have habits. One of the first habits that they have is they do not look at their phone for the first hour they get up in the morning. He said, if you get up in the morning and you check your phone and scroll through, you go to your email, what you're saying is other people's demands and other people's agendas are more important than your own. He said, get up in the morning, do something positive for your body, whether it's drink water with lemon, move, listen to something inspirational, like a Tony Robbins, a Les Brown, something that's going to motivate you. Eat something healthy. And then after an hour, if you need to get to work, but put the phone away. It is brilliant. It's a time suck, and so when you win the morning, you win your day. Next one, develop influence. That takes time.
Yeah.
Experts are students first. Are you a student of this industry? Are you a student of the Juice Plus company? Are you a student of the product? If you're brand new and you're figuring out where to go, be a student. Your influence will grow. Last one, demonstrate courage. He gave a great example of courage really isn't just about being fearless. It's listening through our fear. How many of you have been afraid? How many of you have been given advice 80 million times by different upline sponsors, mentors, whatever? I call them assholes. Sorry, Terry, that's terrible to say, but I just said it on your call. People that ask for advice time and time again and do not listen because you know what? Your fear is preventing you from listening. Your fear. You're driven by your fear, so you only hear partially the story. Yeah. So those were some of the takeaways that Brendan shared, and he was very profound. He's such a lovely person. Follow him on Instagram. And Terry, do you want me to wrap up with Eric Worre?
Well, we can't. We'll have to come back because a lot of people. No, this is great. Would you guys like for us to come back and to continue this conversation? Can we do it, Jamie? Because there's so much good stuff. Because I got some cash to give away.
Yeah, cash. Sorry.
Okay, but now listen, guys. Next, well, Jamie, could we come back next week and continue?
Sure.
All right, let me put some thought to this, because what I wanted to do next week was I wanted to do a live actual Freedom Revolution call where you could invite guests. And I was going to call it, we're launching our new season of our Team Up business. But we're on a roll here with Eric Worre. And so we'll save the Freedom Revolution call for the beginning of the year because a lot of us are doing them individually. So Jamie, if you're up to it, let's continue this next week. Okay? All right, guys, 62 of you have already signed up for the Dallas Summit. And I know that this team responds to this type of incentive because I saw what happened at the national conference where we gave away $4,000. So tonight I am going to pull 3 names and each person will receive a $100 check from me as a thank you for making a decision. Because making a decision is the first step to being an entrepreneur. All right, so I'm not looking, you guys can tell I'm not looking. The first person who's going to receive $100 is Janine Clark. Yay! All right. Not looking, not looking, not looking, mixing them up. The second person to receive $100 is Monica Randall. See, I don't know Monica, but a lot of people obviously know Monica. So much fun. I love giving away money. We learned that contribution is a motivator. I can tell you right now, giving away money is a huge motivator for me. All right, and the last person to receive $100 is Lori Henrik. All right, I gotta find out who some of these people are. Listen, what I learned, and Eric will learn so many things will continue, but we have to reframe the idea of work. Most of us detest work, and we have to reframe work. Work is passion, work is contribution, work is creativity. And I'm reframing my mindset about work. Okay, guys, I love you to the moon and back. See you next week. Jamie and I will continue. Hashtag, let us be the solution to your resolution. Talk to you guys later. Peace out.
Bye.
Bye-bye.